everyone. It's the Snap on Tuesday. Just on my way in, it's 7:43. It's currently 1 degrees. We had a big old frost last night. Everything is frozen. Cars have got ice on the windows. But it is a really clear blue day. The sun is out. This guy's going to turn left without warning because he doesn't know where he's going. People wonder why we need dash cams. So what have I got to tell you? Yesterday was a blur. I started filming and then I just got lost in work. The jobs were coming in thick and fast, and I basically just not forgot, but I was just so focused on getting things out the door fast that I just forgot to pick up the camera, so apologies for that. You didn't miss much. It was kind of like a norm day. Many jobs, different stuff, reverse camera, head units, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was a bit crazy. It was a bit full on. Today, I think I've got a bit of a free morning, and I'm probably going to wash the Chaser. We've booked in for Daikoku's on this weekend, so they've moved from a Wednesday now to a weekend. So this weekend we'll be travelling up to C&M, obviously get the pizza and nachos, see who wants to come. But I've got to give the car a clean because it's filthy, real minging. I've progressively started looking for vehicles as well. So I've got my eye on a few. Price of second-hand cars, obviously worldwide, parts and everything else are really scarce, which is bumping the price of everything up. And yeah, stuff you could have bought at the end of last year seems to have risen by 10 grand. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Although Chasers, I've seen some Chasers going up for sale for £10,000 more than they were a little while ago, so that's obviously in a good way for me. We need some breakfast this morning. I'm hungry, kind of need some food, probably a coffee. Coffee's a must. But yeah, we're looking at Land Cruisers and Vitos. I'm in an RN about what to buy. We do only get snow like a few days a year, maybe, you know, but when it comes down proper, and I do love playing in the snow, and I like having a vehicle that's kind of capable of all sorts because of the four-wheel drive. But that said, we do travel a lot, we do tour a lot. Obviously Europe is our playground, we go over there as much as possible. And a Vito dual liner, you know, with loads of space, loads of seating, be good for business, good for the kids, good for family. So I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. I don't know what to do. Everything is expensive, there's no getting away with that. So yeah, comments, get them in the section down below. What do you think I should do? What do you think I should buy? Pros and cons, people. Let me lend you my ears. You open your mouths. Tell me what you think. But I'm going to get off to work and past this traffic. It's really busy for this time of morning. And I'll see you in a bit. Have a good Tuesday, everyone. Morning, everyone. We've got our first one in. Skoda Superb. Got to fit his own Guru camera. We are a bit busy in today. Got many things going on. Got Steve's Q7 in I've got to have a look at. We've got a Passat that some kind soul has basically stolen the MIB unit, and the insurance company, in their bid to fix it, removed the dash from the vehicle. So Muggins here has got to build that back together and try and find some aftermarket solution to make that work. Temperature's really cold. Laptop's just to brick. This is Snap on Tuesday. What do we care, eh? See you in a bit. Bye.
Meanwhile,
Nissan Juke. We've got front and rear dash cameras to do. Supplying his own equipment. So we've got Kenwood one for the back and a Kenwood one for the front. And he's also given me the hardwire kit as well. So normal positions. Rear camera going to go up here. obviously through the grommet there, then all the way down to the front. Front camera going to go up here, hidden behind the mirror, and then down to the power. It's got some funky blue interior, this one. Big center console, all covered in blue, air vents. Some, yeah, some colour coding gone mad. So cracking on with this, I'll come back to you in a bit. See you soon.
Okay mate, no worries, thank you. Cheers, bye.
Hello mate. I'm alright, how are you?
Yeah, good man.
What's occurring?
Same as last week, price wise.
Yeah.
I've got like your old box.
Is that it?
I don't know if this is yours or not, I can't remember.
No, I didn't have that
No,
top.
that's the top two parts.
Oh, okay.
So it might be yours. Can't remember if it is yours or not.
Right, what? Yes, it is.
Is that?
Yeah, it is mine.
There you go.
Yeah, my old toolbox. Oh, look at that. Right, first things first. Part number for the rubber mat. You know the snap-on rubber mat that I've got, the nice one with all the little segments in it.
I believe it's got discontinued.
It probably has. Somebody just wanted to know a part number of it.
It's on your system.
Hopefully. What's occurring then, dude? Sweets and shit.
Sweets and shit.
Start the day with a Mawam.
Absolutely. Busy?
Yeah, it has been.
Is it?
Ooh.
Good.
What you brought for me today then?
Nothing today. We haven't put any food product in place anywhere today. I think we have.
How much are the super gloves?
About 50 quid-ish. They got the old carbon fibre on them. Hurt, wouldn't it? That would hurt.
Don't know, let me go.
Okay, I'm alright. Not bad.
God, yeah, that would hurt.
Is there anything on there? Nothing on there either. I'll try and dig it out somewhere, see if I can find it.
One of the fellas wanted to know.
At one point, they were going for like 150 quid on eBay. People can get. They were discontinued.
Because they're so cool.
They brought a new. I think they're bringing a new one out.
Hope so.
I think so. So, yeah. Yeah. What else we got? T-bar Allen keys. Long Allen keys which you've got. Torque, blow torch you've got. Multimeters you've got. Impact driver. Second hand one.
Oh, was it?
No, I used it. I used it a couple of times, so I marked the black. So.
Why would you do that? How much? I'll edit. got my welder nearly set up.
Have you?
Yeah, I've got the battery charger's been used twice already.
Nice.
And it's proper good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lotus obviously has been stood for a little bit. I haven't moved it in a while.
Yeah.
And it was dead as a pancake, and quick charge, 15 volts, bang, started straight away.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Okay.
Brilliant. Really impressed.
Nice.
Yeah.
129. Normally 235. Yeah, my arm.
What you done?
I don't know. I must have done it.
Wanker's cramp.
Maybe.
No.
I don't need to do that.
These are files, I think. Yeah, I pick them up every week. I look at them and go, oh, what's that?
Those are, I think you might have those there. Bent pliers. Can't remember if you have or not.
Well, were they straight? You run them over.
And then we've got that set there as well. It's like the duck bills.
Okay.
I don't remember how many pliers you've
I've
got.
got quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Ow! Oh man, that fucking hurt.
That did it. I
That
felt that.
was the funny bone. Oh.
Not very funny.
Oh. Oh. The humorous. Oh. What a bitch. Youch. Don't think there is anything, is there, dude? We're on the same flyer. Next week's a new one,
Yeah,
isn't it?
new one next week. Well, hopefully.
Hopefully.
We've got some issues. Should I tell you about one?
Alright, yeah. Right, everyone. Snap on Tuesday is done. Let's run through some bits and bobs, because it's been a bit of an odd day. Cars in, cars out, lots of work has been done. But I've been the best YouTuber ever, and missed some of it because I've just been super busy. So we still haven't opened last week's bounty. Let's go and do that. Right, here we go. So obviously we've got the metal cups from last week. There we go. Right, we've got the metal cups from last week. I bought a bit driver today. It's the newer one with a bit more torque, a bit heavier. So we got that. And we also got these last week, which I didn't discuss. So let's open these up now. These are the lockable extensions, so you can obviously put some on it and actually lock the socket on. So we've got the adjustables, the 3/8, and these ones, which are the quarters. My ears are getting in the way. God, I think that's one of the longest extensions I've ever seen. That'd be good for doing bell housing bolts on a gearbox. But yeah, all lockable. So we've got to reshuffle the toolboxes, find a location for those two. All right, enough of the hat itching. And that's that. So this is turned up. This is one of them fun things I was talking about. I'd show you earlier. It was in as a theft. So the MIB unit that sits in the glove box was stolen, because that's the new thing nowadays. When all these kids drive these Golf Mark 7s and their sat-nav and stuff stops working, the unit that sits in here, the little single din, that's usually anywhere from about £2,500 to £4,500 from VW. Well, obviously society in it, they don't want to pay for it, they're going to steal it. So the knobheads have ripped out the unit, damaged all the cabling. Fortunately, they haven't touched the quad lock. That's still in one piece, although the aerial's looking a bit sorry for itself. And they were going to write this vehicle off. Obviously, we've done that Golf for Lee Palmer. My buddy Furry, we've done a job for him already, and now this one's coming. Unfortunately, the crash repair centre that had the car were looking for part numbers on the looms, and obviously it's just there. So they decided in their infinite wisdom they'd take the dash out, try and find the part number so they could order a new loom. Wish they hadn't, because now I've got this, and literally I am now responsible for building that thing back together. The dash is over there in bags on the floor, and I've got all the little nuts and bolts, but this thing now needs building back together and sorting out, which is going to be a fun one. So I've now figured out what I need to make this thing work, and we're going to do a parts order. We've washed the boy, ready for the weekend. We're off to Caffeine and Machine again, Saturday night. Q7 from Steve. This is the one with the big Alderson install in it. Did I lock it? Yes, I did. Anyway, it's got the Alderson stuff in it. The 8.9, the Forza amp has had a bit of a shit fit. It's melted. Lost its marbles, decided it doesn't want to do what it wants to do. So that's gone off to Alderson to be checked, software updated. Currently drawing power, so we got a 300 milliamp current draw, which is a bit too much. And it's doing a weird thing where if you turn it on, as in the car, if you press the start button and jump in it and start the car up straight away, there's never any audio, it never plays. But if you get in the car, press the start button and leave it a second, 5 seconds, 10 seconds before you actually start the vehicle, it's a bit of a lottery whether you get audio or not. So we've wired it to not use DC offset, so it's not using the speaker feeds in case that was causing a problem. We've actually run an ignition feed into it, but it's still causing a problem for Steve. It's still hit and miss whether it works or not. So there's something not quite right. Similar to the T6, the VW T6.1 that we had in, similar sort of problem, but obviously now with this Audi, so that needs looking at some point. But the amp has been sent away. Alderson should pick that up tomorrow morning. Hopefully they'll be able to either fix it, rectify it, or do something with it, because Steve is off on his birthday next week. He's 60, bless him, doesn't look it, but he's off to France to go and watch the rugby with his son as a little birthday present, and obviously he's going to be doing a lot of mileage in the car, wants some audio. So either way, we're going to have to sort him something out, so he's got a bit of stereo to use. But that's kind of my day, really. I've been tracking down parts for the Passat, dealing with the dismantling of the Q7 and taking the amp out, getting that sent away, washing the cars, just general day-to-day dog's body stuff, but it's got to be done. It needs to be done. So that's it for Snap on Tuesday. I'm going to get my ass home. The sky looks like sunny over there, dark over there, weather's changing, so I expect we're waiting on a rainstorm. I'm still trying to find some mesh for my sign. That's still not happened yet, although I am keen to kind of get it up in the air. But for now, obviously, work needs to come first. So that's it for Snap on Tuesday. We've got a new toy. Not much on the van this week, it's a repeat flyer. The new one comes next week, so I'm sure there'll be some purchases then. Until then, guys, love me and leave you. See you in the morning, bright and early. Take care. Bye-bye.